This is nice. Don't think it's part of the walk, but I was just driving past. And I noticed all the cherry blossom. McLean, Bruce, 1713, passed away. 2013. What's that later? Everyone's planted trees to commemorate. They've got their own commemoration garden with their own trees. This tree was planted to commemorate Margaret Rose Stewart, wife, grandmother and It's similar to what I did. This is what I planted, this cherry blossom, for my partner Amanda, at various places around Shrewsbury and into Wales as well. One into Wales, but this is, I don't know this one, but it's nice. Wow, that one's grown well. How old is this one? 2016. What? That has grown exceptionally well. Oh wait, 2013. To well love the ever so forgotten Helen. Maybe it was 1937, because that is loud and proud. Oh, got this thing about cherry blossom I have. Beautiful. Look at that. In memory of Bobby and Anne Dunlop. Excuse me. Oh, this one's nice. What's this? Is that oak? Is that oak? No, no. Wait, it's Hawthorn. Russell Cowan, 30th age, 68 to 2014. Wow, only a year younger. She died young. Wow. Died young. Oh, and the flowers had died. Flowers that died. Come on, grandparents, grandchildren. Get to it. Oh. Love memory of Harvey. Let's put that there. There we go, Harvey Fee. Oh, it's alright. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, weird, bit of plastic. Oh, I'm holding so that. What's this one? That's nice. Robert McCulloch. Nice little Acer there. That's nice. Love him. Anne Burrell, always in our minds, forever in our hearts, deeply loved by all. It's maintained as well. Could get the strum around it a bit, I mean, but, and we haven't even entered the country park yet. Well, I think we have a walled garden. We'll have a look at that. That's a beauty. That's a beauty in memory of Moira Rogerson. And here we go. They should have more like this. We can get out of here. A nice memorandum. I can't say that word. Memorandum. Memorial. No, there's a special word for it. What is that? What's behind there then? What's down here then? Wow, look at that fence. Wow, can you see that? That's lethal. That's great. Wow. Imagine trying to get up there and spiking yourself on them. Each one's a little spike. That's great. Right, back on track. Don't even know where we are. We haven't even reached the main car park yet, where the cafe is. That's a dovecote. We saw a dovecote, but more older. Is it? I think it is. So I'm going to have a look around a minute, and then I'll get back to you. And then I notice a circle. What's a circle for? Doorway. It's a doorway. Shall I? Now I found barbed wire with the dodgy fence. I'm going to see if there's a way in. Idiot I am. I am an idiot. Oh, I'm not an idiot. There's a bloody padlock on it. Oh, at least Yeah, I think it's a dovecote. It's a dovecote. Yeah, you can tell by the holes around the outside, look. It's where the white doves would come in. I think so. 2 doors like this. Such a small area. Shame it's collapsed really. Dirty Coke can over there. But look how old it is on the inside. Fascia brick there. Nice round fascia brick there, look. I like it. I like it. Even had its own, see with the gutter. Sorry about the light, wait. That's better. Cast iron guttering coming down. That would have had like a witch's hat roof on it. That would have. Do I explore more or do I go back to the car, which I haven't locked? I'm just going to have a quick peek down here. As soon as I would, look, the dovecote's only there. As soon as I walk around the corner, I shouldn't have just turned my camera off. Suspension bridge. Suspension bridge. Cyclist dismount. We've got a weir right there. Let's go and have a look at that sign. Let's not waste your time. Now, I don't have to read that to know what that is. That is, I'm just going to hold it there because I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That is an amazing salmon shoot. That is. Well thought of. Is it Victorian? I'm about to read it. I do not know. Wow, I'm glad I came here. I was meant to be going to a castle up the road. And I still will, but it looks like I might be having breakfast here. Oh, I can't keep my eyes off it. Salmon. Enter up there. It's not the season yet. They won't be jumping, I think, August. When they go up spawning. There's a lovely weir. I kayaked down. If you look on my previous videos. It's a weir like this, but a lot bigger. And we had a separate salmon shoot next to it, and I kayaked down of it not that long ago. Not that long ago. A couple of months, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I went down the weir and we kayak, and you'll see me doing a couple of turns and everything like that. I'll get the kayak out again when we get to the locks, because Vanish wants me to go onto this one lock and go to the centre of it. There's another little lighthouse as well up the road. I might jump on it then, but we'll see what the weather's like. It's a lovely day today so far, just overcast. Look at that, that's a beauty. Right, let's read the sign. A diversity of fish living in the Lugton water, which flows from Loch Lebo to the Garnock water. Stickleback, lampreys, brown trout, eels, sea trout, salmon, amongst others. I'm more interested in the salmon shoot. The fish pass. Here we go. To resource fish passage, North Ayrshire Council, with the support of SCP Water Environment, have installed a bottom baffle type fish pass. These fish passes, developed in France by Lanier and Mirrells in the 1980s, work by creating turbulence that slows the flow of water and increases the depth, making it easier for migrating salmon and trout to swim over the weir. Modifications have also been made to the weir, providing a less route for eels to wriggle their way over. These solutions restore access to the freshwater habits upstream of the garden weir, while retaining the weir as a heritage feature. This is amazing. I should do a short on it. I am going to do a short on it as well. Wow, it looks so much like Victorian from the outside, but from the 1980s, you just wouldn't know. I thought it was Victorian. That's when it's in sort of deeper there. So we're quite shallow today. The migrating fishy wishies. But if you're interested in that, watch my later video, which I won't do. And after that amazing find, it'd be rude not to walk across the bridge. Let's do a secret blackburn. Water. With them two there, I thought that log had been placed there, but obviously not. Oh, shame. Trees are in the way, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose. The fishies, they'll clean them out before the migrating season. That's great. Oh shit, I nearly hit that. Right. Sign. How a suspension bridge works. I'm not doing a short on this. Typical suspension bridges. I did the bicentenary party underneath there in a marquee. And courted a lovely Scottish girl in the time as well. Here we go, the garden weir. commissioned by Hugh Montgomery and the 12th Earl of Eglinton, excuse me, was constructed in the late 18th century, around the same time. What? My God. I thought it was modern. See how stupid I am? God, I need to polish up a bit. I mean, I should have bloody recognised it, really. God, here's me. Yeah, I can tell you about teapots and, you know, Wedgwood and, you know, things like that. But that's nice. Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Blah, blah, blah. Let's get back to the car. I haven't locked it. Or do we? Oh, it's got to be that way. 10 minutes later. I never did it before, but it is actually bouncing. How you bouncing it? You see the sides going. How you bouncing 18th century? Swingbridge. Swingbridge. Ha! 10 minutes later. Walled garden. Can't see any fruit trees in it. So maybe, but it's fortified. Nice, you can tell that's Victorian. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, we might actually come to us. Walking past back the 10 minutes later, the Mausoleum Memorial Garden. What's all this going on here? Looks like bloody tall rhododendrons. Weird. Weird. Is that a bigger walled garden? Let's go and investigate. So tempted to walk that way after we've just come that way, but the car is that way and the cafe and the castle is up that way. We'll have to go that way. I pick one dirty piece of rubbish up. I'm sticking it in my bin everywhere I go. I'll tidy this Scotland up. Where was I? Oh yeah, peace. Not good, just knelt on my seat. Just knelt on my seat. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my seat covers back on. This is a nice bridge. I thought I'd show you the bridge, because this is money. Back in the day. Money. Interesting. Interesting. Loads of private houses up there now. Private residences. They should do something about that. Knightsbridge House. What's all that about then? Dunno. Interesting. Yeah. I just did a short on it. You man a tramp on the Scotch thistle, laddie. Headless, maybe doctor? Dunno. If I find some information, I'll put a little picture right next to this. But I'll tell you what, this is a great sculpture. Yeah, it's on thistle, look. That's a great... It is. Shame about the heads. I can imagine this being once a great wall, you know, garden. This would have been a fantastic garden back in the Victorian times earlier. Even up there, you know, they just, why don't the groundsmen do something? They sold it all off to private developments, stuck them gopping houses next to it. It's disgusting. I had to do a short on that as well because I was just amazed. Look at this nice little circular picnic area in the grounds. Okay, but this for disposable barbecues. If I would have known, and in fact I might come down. It's an idea, but it's a lot of taping all my stuff down here. Brilliant council. I'm going to highlight them in Google reviews. Some things you just walk around the corner, and just surprised with. Amazing. Look at that. That's a gorgeous bridge. The tournament bridge. That'd be 1889. Eglinton Cage Park is situated in the historic gardens and design landscapes of Scotland, with Tournament Bridge sitting within the former gardens of Eglinton Castle. Remember, the scene of the last great medieval tournament in Britain. Remember, that's the scene of the last great medieval tournament in Britain. I wonder if anyone's been filmed here. Oh, DJ Audit's got the key ring thing. Where's my keys? Oh, restoration works. History and continuity of the castle. Today, it's hard to say that, Eglinton. Somebody's saying Eglinton or Eglinton, but it's not, it's Eglinton. Country Park is diverse landscape, farmland, woodland, open grassland, blah 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 blah. Casual rhythm, we consider that the park has always been like this. So not bloody chance, I can imagine what this was like. I can imagine what this was like. Now it's open for the public, 18th century. Within the memory, the castle was occupied by the 16th Earl, and many people were employed and lived on the estate. Indeed, what is perceived today as a popular country park was once a grand and complex 18th century designed landscape. There we go. That's amazing. Customary DJ audit, key ring shot, visiting every castle in Scotland. Another thing I've never seen before. Customary bench for one. Weird. Here comes the money shot. I hope that doesn't blow over in the wind and go in there. Would I go and get it? Yeah. Let's go back to it. Getting a bit lost now. I can't find it anywhere. I mean, there's pathways everywhere. You know, coffee. Oh my bloody good God, there it is. Up to the bloody camera then. Sorry. I'm trying to, oh Christ, wait there. Let's get biscuits in out. Let's get biscuits in out. That's definitely not the castle on the biscuit tin. Well, that was a waste of time carrying that all the way here. Let's go and have a look at that. Okay, that's nice. As if by magic, I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to memorise it. Because I just leave a screenshot and you can read all about the Earl and who lived here. But I think I'll tell you something. Oh, looking good so far. Liking it. Look at that. That's obviously the restored tower. Let's have a quick pan round the Grand Hall, the latrine, the South Tower, the entrance hallway, the main kitchens, the servants' quarters, the King and Queen of the county. Quite tiny that really, isn't it? I mean, I think there'd be a sign up there. I can fix that. I fixed it. I fixed it. Whew, climb the hill, climb the hill. I can't believe we've got no sign. Why no sign? I want a sign. I need a sign. Oh, that's activity. There's a little mole on it. Oh, that's a bit grand, isn't it? There's a circle there. Another tower down there. Another tower over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 towers. I need a sign. I'll drop some pictures and I'll find some Google ones. Staircase going on, imagine that, that's great. Steel cage on top, modern, stop the pigeons, but it doesn't stop them. This is mad. I mean, Scottish Heritage should say latrine over here and servants' quarters and Grand Hall. And where would the Grand Hall be? I don't know. Grand, innit? We're in the, more bloody rubbish. We're in the south side. south side tower. Not that I know it's the south side. Don't know. Do we? Have a little bridge down there. What a gorgeous castle. It's absolutely vast. Lovely country park. I'll go on then. Oh, where was I then? Original castle built in 1528. It was burnt down by a load of Cuthberts. Were they the Queen's followers? And rebuilt for the Earl of Eglinton. What else do you want to know? See now, it was all done in a Gothic style. I will put some pictures on here for you because I've just seen a couple. I hope I'm not stealing them. But it was mainly for the tournaments. The main house was built for the tournaments around here. Should we go and find a tournament house? We found a tournament bridge. Let's go and find a tournament house. That way. More hills. Very modern bridge. Very modern. Can't find this tournament house. I'm looking. I've got a tin to carry, you see. Got a tin. Oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, go on then. Moles. Do you remember all them dead moles a couple of videos ago? Have a look at one of my shorts. One of the farmers stuck loads of dead moles on the fence. I never knew that. Moles are known to create stores of earthworms in their tunnels for eating later. Bye-bye castle, not on the tin. Bye-bye. I think I'm going to join Historic Scotland. It's 42 quid, and some of these castles are 9 or 10 quid each to get into. But obviously you don't pay, because you paid your £42. So I've got to work it out. I've got to be visiting 6 or 7 Historic Scotland castles, really, to make it worth it. Do I? Don't I? I mean, the one down the road wanted £9.50 to get in. One down the road wanted 20 quid to get in. But one wanted £9.50, and it's in a worse condition than that. Nicer streamline, isn't it? Can you imagine all the stagecoaches coming down here back in the day? I can imagine a massive oak tree growing there in front of Knightsbridge House. A beautiful house. Look what they stuck next door. Look at that. Why didn't they clad it a bit? That's horrible. That's so modern. Maybe it was on purpose like that? Not nice. Pretend Georgian windows? No. Yes. Wow, shocking. Look, who's parked next to me? Peugeot 208 GT. T8 speed one. Only a 1.2. We'll have to do about 120 miles an hour. Nice sort of car. Shocking thing about it is, you can't sleep in that one, can you? Oh boy, racer.